Hey guys, so today I'm doing a product review video on the Laura Mercier Eye Basics. Now this can be used as a cream shadow, but most people use it as an eyeshadow primer. And that's what I used it for today. This is $26 at Sephora or at any department store that sells Laura Mercier. And I bought it in the shade Linen. It comes in several different colors. I got the Linen because I planned on using it as an eyeshadow base and I wanted to get the thing that was the closest to the color of my skin. This is sort of like a light beige color, I'm gonna say. And it comes with a doe foot applicator and it's a very thick formula. I love this. I've used a lot of eyeshadow primers in my day, and this did things as an eyeshadow base that I have never experienced before. Now, I can only speak from my own perspective, but I can tell you that if you are an older person and you have veining, discoloration, and little lines on the surface of your eyelids that don't make your eyeshadows look that nice, try this, because even though it's $26, which is a lot of money for an eyeshadow primer, it's worth every cent. I have tried everything. I have tried Urban Decay Primer Potion, Too Faced Shadow Insurance, MAC Paint Pots, the new Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BBCC cream thing. I've used e.l.f. primer, which is very good in some regards. It's good at covering veining and discoloration, but it doesn't do anything about those little lines on your eyelids. But I've used tons and tons of things, and this creates a bare canvas. It smooths out the surface of your lids and that whole area that you put it on, and it just is amazing. It's the perfect eyeshadow base for an older person. Now, having said that, I feel like if you were somebody that was young that didn't have that problem, this might not work for you because you may experience creasing, or you may feel like it is very thick, and that feels very strange when you're putting it on, and it's almost like you can't blend it out enough, but that's because it's filling in all those little lines and creating a nice smooth surface. Well, if you're younger and you don't have those lines, then that might be annoying to you to have it be that thick and have to spend, you know, a little bit of extra time blending it. But for an older person, this is a godsend. And I highly, highly recommend it. It does come in other shades. I know that the wheat shade is also very popular. That's like sort of like a dark beige or a light tan color. And it also does come in other colors. If you wanted to use it as a colored eyeshadow base, you could use it and have it correspond with, you know, whatever you were pairing it up with on your lids. But I used it for my look today and I am in love. I also wanted to touch base on what I did with my eyes today. Today was the first time I had ever done a gradient eyeshadow look. And I tried to film a tutorial on it, even though it was the first time I'd ever done it. I thought, well, I'll film it, and if it comes out good, great. If not, I'll just delete it. Well, I'm very happy with the way it turned out, but the problem was I didn't have the camera at exactly the right angle, so I had zoomed in with the zoom so that you could really see my eyes and what I was doing, because it's kind of a different technique than what I feel most people do when they apply eyeshadow. So anyways, it's really, really hard to film that type of video, so I'm just going to tell you what I did instead. So with the gradient technique, what you do is you choose 3 eyeshadows that all color coordinate with each other. You want a light shimmery color on the inner third of your lid. Then you take a color that has some frost or some glitter or something like that and just pat that on with your finger on the middle of your lid. Then you take a dark matte color and put that on the outside corner and then bring it up towards the corner of your eyebrow and then blend it inward a little bit. Then take a clean brush and just blend a little bit between the inner corner color and the mid lid color, and then you can blend out any harsh edges in the outer corner and above that dark color. So what I used was, I used Ricepaper as my highlight right here. These are all MAC shades. And then I used Melon Pigment for the shimmery color that I just dabbed on with my finger. And then this is Brown Script. This is a matte square formula. If you've never tried one of those, they are pretty amazing. They don't have that many shades in that formula, but it's such a nice texture and it blends so beautifully that I wish they did have more of those. I guess they did at one time, but they don't anymore. And as far as the Melon Pigment goes, I have a video about how to press MAC pigments and non-MAC pigments, and I just find that I use my pigments a lot more if I press them, because when they're loose they're so much harder to work with. So anyways, these colors ended up coordinating really well together and I was so happy with the way it turned out. So that's what it looks like, my eye of the day. Very happy with that. First time I ever did a gradient, and I think I'm going to be doing that more often. The trick, I think, is to find 3 colors that look nice together and that coordinate really well, you know, it's because that can sometimes be hard when you have single eyeshadows and you're trying to pick them out yourself and you're not just working out of a palette, but that makes it more fun and more of a challenge. So that is it, you guys, and I'll let you go and I'll see you next time. Bye.